Hey there, once again, welcome to Frank Pepe Pizzeria Monthly Dish. I'm Mike Lapatino. Thanks for tuning in. With me now is the manager of Frank Pepe's Pizzeria here on Wooster St, the ever-lovable Jeff Marini. Look at this guy.
What an introduction.
Come on.
That is a great introduction.
Now, you
right
see,
there.
this is what it's all about. You see the big smile on this guy's face? This is how you get greeted every time you come to Frank Pepe's Pizzeria, Napoletana.
Love it. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you. Yeah.
Good to be here.
I thought, I have a radio voice, but
Sure you do.
Or
Hey,
a radio face, I should say. But
That's me. I always say that. I have the face for radio.
But yeah, at this job, you're out front and you're greeting people, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pizza museum people are visiting right here.
Well, and I think, and tell me if I'm wrong, it's got to be a great experience because the people that wait in line to come in here are so excited to be here that you're getting the best of people for the most part.
You really are. I mean, the best part of it is where people are coming from. I mean, they're from not just Connecticut, around the country. We're talking around the world. I mean, this was probably about a year ago. There's a bus that pulled up here, 44 South Korean students.
You got to be
Just
kidding.
it was either a Saturday or Sunday. They came out, they were visiting Yale. It was 11:30. The spot right here was not open. I said, everybody just go into the spot. How'd you hear about Pepe's? The internet. I mean, everybody... the internet, the power of the internet is just amazing.
It's amazing.
So South Korea, everybody. If South Korea hears about it, everybody hears about
Exactly.
it. It's unbelievable.
And I've said that before. I've been to Italy and I've had pizza there, and it's good. Don't get me wrong, but people know of New Haven, Connecticut, especially because of Frank Pepe Pizzeria. 100 years.
Unbelievable.
That's
unbelievable.
incredible.
It's an amazing story. I mean, how many businesses
Yeah.
have you heard last 100 years and successful for 100
exactly,
years?
Exactly.
And it gets
and
more
not ever
success-
closing. Not ever being. No, this was every day for the past
Every
100
day.
years.
Yes. Oh, it's unbelievable. It's great.
And another thing is that it's also you also get some famous people to come here.
We get a few. We get a few VIPs. You know what? We do get the celebrities, but everybody who walks through that door is a VIP to us.
Absolutely.
I mean, we have the best staff, the best servers. One of my servers, he's been here 45 years. Another one, 30 plus years. And I mean, it's what the pizza sells itself. I mean, the service gets you coming back, and they're entertaining. I mean, this is like I said, it's a pizza museum. People are coming here not just for the pizza. The experience is just amazing, absolutely,
And especially
amazing.
here on Wooster St, because this
really
is the original.
Yes.
And where we are now, the spot is the actual original Frank Pepe's Pizza.
Which is a funny story because we get the lines all the time, and when we're operating both locations, the main and the spot here, we'll have tables open up and they'll call over, hey, we have a four top. And one of the things people don't realize is this is the original location.
Right.
And I'll say, hey, we have a four top at the spot. And our guests will say, no, we want the original location pointing to the main. I'm like, no, actually, this is the original. Do they believe me? No. But I'm like, I mean, you could wait in line, but this is where it began, where Frank Pepe started it.
You come in and take a look at that oven.
Yes,
you're going to know you're in the original
exactly.
spot. Because you got the same oven in the other, but it's a newer, relatively newer, 1937.
Yeah, that's our baby, right?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. This is built back in 1890s or something as a bread oven.
Yes.
But so moving from the spot over to next door, 1937 the year, so they had to obviously build another brick oven.
Of course,
Yeah.
yes. So, I mean, everybody asks, hey, what's the difference? Honestly, really no difference. It tastes the same. We have the same cooks here, the same staff here. We switch them all around. I think the pizza's great at both locations. Can't go wrong.
We talked about that in another podcast with Chris, saying how and with Kevin about how these ovens are made and they just don't open up. That they got to season. They got to season it, and that could take any time. So anytime a new Frank Pepe pizza is going to open up, they're not going to give you an opening date until the oven is ready.
Exactly.
Then you get the date. It's all up. That's the boss.
Exactly. And it is. We are expanding 17 location, and that's the most important thing is
Yeah.
to make it as authentic as the original. If we're not ready, we're not opening. We're
Jeff,
not going to put a bad product out
Where,
there.
where are you from originally? Are you?
I grew up in Shelton, Connecticut.
Okay, so yeah,
live in
yeah,
Ansonia right
yeah,
now, so the hilltop. And
Do you remember the first time you came to Pepe's?
oh, I do. My friend, high school friend, his family brought me here. 17 years old, never been here. They're like, this is going to be a life-changing experience, and I came here, and it was. I'm right now 49 years old, and been coming here 32 years, and to now manage this is just it's unbelievable.
Yeah,
It's we used to have a server who would kind of sneak us in front of didn't have to wait in line, and she actually introduced me to my wife, which was,
are you kidding?
So it's full circle, this this
see,
whole Pepe's experience. So it's wonderful how life works sometimes, and it's
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So Pepe's, even if I wasn't working here as a manager, it'll be 5 years in July. Pepe's would have been a big part of my life
Oh,
because
yeah,
I met my wife through Pepe's, which is a great story. So.
And now celebrating 100 years is just absolutely mind-blowing. And by the stories that you told in our other podcasts, it's really about people, about how the people here at Pepe's really embrace their customers, not just as customers, almost not to coin a phrase, but as family.
We are
pretty much,
family.
you know?
We
and,
are
and that's what it
family.
really is.
Yeah, and it's it is a wonderful family. Actually, I see them a lot more than my other family, and but it's just everybody. It's just we all look out for one another. We get along. It's just we laugh. We have fun. We work hard, and I mean, it's just an honor to be working here.
Yeah.
I mean, this is iconic.
Well, it is
a really iconic place, and we just love it.
And one of the best parts of New Haven's got a lot of great areas as well. But I'll tell you, there's nothing like the Italian section, Little Italy, otherwise known as Wooster Street. And it's been like this for I don't know how long.
Absolutely.
Over 100 years, probably.
Yes.
And with all the families that live down here and the restaurants, it's just. If you've never been to New Haven, I mean, check out Frank Pepe's locations anywhere else because they're all awesome.
Right.
But to take a trip, if you haven't been to New Haven, come down.
I mean,
and check it out.
It's historic.
It really is.
Between we have Sally's, we're here, Pepe's, you have Libby's, 102, 103 years. I mean, they're all iconic places.
They are.
I mean,
They are.
I mean, I love the other locations, but you come here, this is.
It really is. It's
a
real
special spot. It really is.
And I hope you guys watching this will say, hey, you know what? I haven't been to New Haven in a while. You know something? You know what? I'm going to take the family. I'm going to go down to Pepe's and have a pizza or two.
Right, exactly.
But, that's what I'm thinking about right now.
No doubt. Yes, it's getting to be lunchtime. Let's go.
Now I know you. I know who to call. Hey, Jeff. You got a table there?
There's a little VIP treatment.
Oh, no. I stand online with everybody else. Absolutely. Are you kidding?
That's right.
And you know what? It's worth the wait. And they always say that, too, because, and we talked about this in other podcasts about, cooking the pizza. And I mentioned because I think it's, there's a science to this. It's not just throwing stuff together and cooking. I mean, there is a science. And they'll only cook a certain amount of pizzas at a time in the oven because they don't want that temperature to drop.
Right.
The temperature drops, you're not going to get the perfect pie.
Right.
All right. So if you're waiting and you got the kids with you, tell them.
Yes,
It'll be worth it.
This isn't
this
a
ain't
Domino's.
No,
or
this is
20 minutes or less.
Yeah, this is
perfection takes a little bit of time, and
if you're gonna have pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
This is the place you go.
Exactly.
No doubt about it.
No doubt. So.
I was asked the other Chris. I was talking to him about a favorite pizza. He told me his is if he was going to make a pizza for himself. What would you make? And what I'd even think, he goes, pepperoni. Boom, off the top. How about you? If you were going to go make a pizza for yourself.
Boring. It's crazy. I'm very boring.
Don't say that because I'm like that too. But go ahead.
Just a red moots. That's it.
I'm telling you right now.
It's my the family who brought me here. My friend's family when I was 17. The father, he always said, "More toppings, the sky's a bad pizza." And I'm like, there's so much flavor just in sauce and cheese here that you don't need toppings. If I do go toppings, chicken and bacon is a good one. The Roni's fantastic.
The what?
Pepperoni.
Oh, pepperonis.
Yeah,
Roni's. Okay, I was
yeah,
thinking
yeah.
Roni's. I was thinking macaroni.
Macaroni.
We put
No,
macaroni
no,
on a
but,
pizza.
but we have so many great pies here.
Oh, man.
We'll cater to everybody. I mean, if you're a meat lover, you go the Della Carne. If you're a veggie special.
Yep.
It's just.
Or if you're like us.
Or you like us, plain Janes. You just go.
The great tomato. Though, if you want to step it up, I'd go with a margarita.
Margarita salad.
Some of that
salad.
Oh,
and let me
geez.
tell you, nothing is better than the fresh tomato pie in the summertime. Everybody wants it, year round, but you know what? We want the fresh local tomatoes. You don't get those same tomatoes during the winter.
No, you don't.
June, late June, early July, August, as the year goes on in the summer, it gets better and better. Oh,
and the tomatoes are imported. They're all made specially or grown specially.
The fresh tomato pie is locally grown tomatoes. So all local,
and and it's all done here.
Oh yeah, We'll get the tomatoes, slice them up, marinate them for 24 hours, and it's fantastic. Oh, so good, so good.
Jeff Marini, manager here down at Frank Pepe's Pizzeria, Napoletana on Wooster St, New Haven. That's the guy to know. All right, that's the guy. You see this guy's face? He's the guy to know. Hey, and just when you come and stand on the line, hey, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, you may do something. You maybe got a bottle of Fox and soda or something.
That's it. It's funny. Ever since I did get the spot here, manager position here, there are a lot of friends who reached out to me who I haven't talked to in years, and they found out I'm here, and it's like, wait, where were you all these years? So. And they magically appear at in line.
Ain't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Yeah,
I'll be one of them since high school, but
And don't forget the Fox and Soda. I mentioned Fox and Soda.
Another 1922. I think.
Yeah, they were around for a while, and that's
fantastic
the beverages
soda.
they serve. Yeah,
they use that no high fructose corn syrup.
It's just
perfect.
I tell you, their root beers.
Oh, root beer cream, white birch. White birch is
good.
Is excellent.
All in East Haven, which is
right there.
Nice.
Yeah.
See, that's what I love about New Haven. I grew up in New York City and then moved out to Long Island, then Fairfield County. And I mentioned this before in the podcast. So my pizza experience, and pizza, I'm not knocking it, was more the doughy, the New York style, which is a thicker crust doughy. And not bad. And I mentioned when I first came up here to New Haven, it was back in 1985, 86. Is when I first experienced Abitz.
Right.
I always say, hey, why they got an A in front of pizza for? Well, they didn't do that in New York. A pizza? What is that? But of course, it's Abitz.
Abitz. It is.
And then I tried it, and I said, you know something? This is the way to go.
That's it. And it's funny with the New York, New Jersey crowd because everybody, we're the pizza capital.
Yeah.
I know they got all bent out of shape when we announced it, but
but
you know what? Those New Yorkers, New Jersey people, they come here. It's not as good. They're leaving, and they're like, you know what? We're not going to say it, but the face tells it all. They're like,
it is.
They had something special, so no doubt.
Now, have you met any celebrities?
A few.
That have come in.
It's pretty neat. Steve Sharippa I love
Bobby
Steve.
Bacala.
Bobby Bacala. Yeah. He's on Blue Bloods. He's just a wonderful, wonderful family. Him, his wife Laura, and Willie Boy, their dog, come in. And
I've seen them on Facebook.
They're just great. I mean, Paul Giamatti.
Yes, he talked. What was it? The Academy Awards last year, or one of those award shows? He was talking about.
He was on, I think, Jimmy Kimmel
or something like that. Yeah,
we actually, when he was up for Best Actor for The Holdovers, that night we did a white clam bacon special called the Paul Giamatti pie. That is his go-to pie, and we ran it the night of the Oscars. Unfortunately, he didn't win, but hey, he gave us,
he did
some
a heartfelt,
exposure.
and the reason why he gave a heartfelt plug is because of what you guys do.
Yeah, we love having him here.
He didn't have to say that.
No, he didn't.
No,
he didn't. But I mean, besides him, we've had. I met Martin Luther King III came here, which was surreal. That was pretty wild. I mean, we've had past presidential candidates, John Kerry. We did see Rudy Giuliani came here. Larry Fitzgerald, the future Hall of Famer for the Arizona Cardinals.
And they don't come here by accident. They come here because it's their destination to come here to have a Pepe's Pizza.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, you'll see the line, and
Yeah.
you're like, wait a sec, no, and it is. It's like it's wow.
And that's one thing we all know about coming to Pepe's on Wooster Street is that you got to get here early.
Yes,
You gotta get here early.
Yes, this place fills
Yeah.
up. It
Real
doesn't
quick.
matter. It could be raining, snowing. It could be 10 degrees out. It could be 100 degrees out. People are here. They don't mind. It's awesome, and we appreciate all the people coming out. Like I said, we have VIPs, but everybody who comes through our door is our VIP.
Exactly,
So we
exactly.
treat everybody
Yeah.
great. So and we
And
want to
that's
make
funny.
you leave happy too.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you do. As I said, people come here because this is their destination. They
is.
just fall upon this. It's like, no, we're making a plan to go to Pepe's on Friday or Saturday or whatever, you know.
Exactly,
And they
exactly.
do that and bring the family down,
Right.
which is great.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And like I said, the stories. Everybody has a story. Everybody has, we know. We've been coming for 50 plus years, 60 plus years. I had people here probably about a month ago, just got married. Their first meal was coming here. They were like justice of the peace, and they wanted to come here and celebrate. I'm like, wow, that's special. All the restaurants you could have went to, you came here.
You came here.
And that's pretty. I had also the U.S. Air Force hockey team came here. They were playing Sacred Heart a few weeks back, and the coach contacted me. He's like, we want to come to Pepe's. So we had the 40 members of the team here.
40 members.
And it was just like, it was wow. I mean, all the places. You chose Pepe's out from Colorado Springs. I mean, this is it's great.
It is, and it's because of when we've talked about this in past podcasts. It's how this pizzeria treats its family as their family, and it's a family business. Now they got 17 locations, and I like to stress this that they're not they're not franchises.
Right.
This is a family business that has just grown over 100 years.
Right.
And they want to give the same quality and taste to other areas in Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maryland, Florida.
You got
Did
it.
I get them all?
Virginia.
Virginia. Forgot about
Alexandria,
Alexandria, Virginia.
Yeah,
You know?
Rhode Island.
And let me tell you, down south, you're not going to find any good pizza at all.
No, it's I have a friend.
It's tomato ketchup.
I have a friend in the Dallas, Texas area.
Yeah.
We would come all the time, and he moved down there for a job, got married, and keeps bugging me. He's like, we have great barbecue. When are you bringing a Pepe's down here? We need pizza.
Yeah,
they don't know what the heck
they don't know
doing.
what they're into. I'm telling you.
Yeah, maybe one day in Texas. Who knows? Who knows?
Well, look, 17 locations.
Right.
That's something else.
Right.
And they're not looking to do another one. Like that's not the objective of Pepe's. Is to try to keep growing. The objective is that each location is going to be just like the original, like where we are right now in the spot. And all that stays the same. So when they're planning an operation to open up a new place, it takes some time.
It does.
It does.
It does. Yeah. Like I said, you want to make it as authentic as Wooster Street, and we will not open it until it is. So.
Until it's ready. Until the boss.
Yeah.
The boss is the oven.
Exactly.
When
The
it says-
boss
yeah,
is the
says it's
oven.
open.
And we just we don't want to have it where, oh, we were at such and such location. It's not as good. It's not. We don't want to hear
No,
that. We want to
no,
hear.
it's-
Wow, this
yeah,
is
yeah.
this is New Haven.
Exactly,
So that's
exactly.
what we want to hear. So.
Well, Jeff Marini, the manager of Frank Pepe's Pizzeria right here on Wooster Street, that's the guy to see. That's the man to know, all right?
Yes.
Definitely come down here. Thank you for watching Frank Pepe Pizzeria Monthly Dish. I'm Mike Lapatino. Go out and get a pizza, will you? To Pepe's.
That's right.